जो कांग्रेस ने भारत के एक वैश्विक आयोजन को अपनी गंदी और नंगी राजनीति का अखाड़ा बना दिया।
No, I think at international events there has to be dignity.
और उसके बाद जो और हंगामा हुआ है इसके पक्ष में मैं नहीं हूं, तो उस तरह का प्रदर्शन नहीं करना चाहिए था जिससे फॉरेन डेलीगेट्स और फॉरेन कंट्री के सामने हमारी आपके देश का अपमान हो।
हम संविधान के लिए लड़ रहे हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी के बब्बर शेरों कार्यकर्ताओं, आपको डरना नहीं है, एक कदम पीछे हटना नहीं है।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It has been 3 days since Rahul Gandhi's Youth Brigade staged a strip show at the Global AI Impact Summit. Today, Delhi police has made the 5th arrest in connection with the shirtless protest. The outrageous demonstration has since invited all-round wrath from the Aam Aadmi to the Prime Minister, from alliance partners to the Congress's own leaders. Every single nationalist voice has condemned the outrageous act staged by Rahul Gandhi's shirtless Sena. 72 hours later, for the first time, Rahul Gandhi has decided to speak on the matter. Why did it take Rahul so long to react? Has there been a rethink? Is there remorse? Well, not at all, viewer. Absolutely not. All that we get to hear is these topless hooligans being compared to Bhagat Singh and Mahatma Gandhi.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी, अहिंसा और लोकतांत्रिक विरोध देश की बुनियाद है। गांधी जी और भगत सिंह ने यह रास्ता दिखाया है। इससे आप इतना क्यों डरते हो? आप शर्म की बात करते हो। हम संविधान के लिए लड़ रहे हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी के बब्बर शेरों कार्यकर्ताओं, आपको डरना नहीं है, एक कदम पीछे हटना नहीं है।
So according to Rahul Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi and Bhagat Singh, who fought for India's pride and independence till their last breath, showed Indian Youth Congress workers the same path to tarnish the same country's image, that too when the whole world was watching. Does Rahul Gandhi even realize how tone deaf he sounds? Did he not see that his team of attention seekers were not confronted by BJP leaders? They were stopped by ordinary citizens. People in that hall, attendees, staff, professionals, and it isn't surprising at all. Anyone who has the slightest bit of love and respect for the dignity of their country cannot react in any other manner. Like veteran Congress leader and former Union Minister Margaret Alva, who said that there has to be dignity at international events. She later, of course, had to face pressure and then said that her views are personal and do not diminish her unwavering commitment to the Congress party. But that is the whole point. Anybody who can read the public sentiment and wants their party to flourish will say the same thing. Even Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge, incidentally, the son of the Congress president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, one of BJP's staunchest critics, questioned the spirit of the protest staged by Indian Youth Congress. And so did most of the Congress alliance partners, from Trinamool Congress to Samajwadi Party, from the Uddhav Sena to RJD, all said it was inappropriate.
Whatever happened yesterday, I'm not sure that was in the right spirit.
और उसके बाद जो और हंगामा हुआ है इसके पक्ष में मैं नहीं हूं, तो उस तरह का प्रदर्शन नहीं करना चाहिए था जिससे फॉरेन डेलीगेट्स और फॉरेन कंट्री के सामने हमारी आपके देश का अपमान होता।
जिस प्रकार यूथ कांग्रेस के साथियों ने वहां पर उग्र प्रदर्शन किया और पूरी की पूरे एक देश के सिस्टम के खिलाफ ही जिस प्रकार का बर्ताव किया, ये अच्छी बात नहीं है
कि आक्रोश देश में है और आक्रोश कई फ्रंट पे है कि किसी का फाइल में नाम है, कोई एक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, डील को लेकर के क्लैरिटी नहीं है, 2.9 से 50 किया गया, 50 को 18 किया गया और उसको सेलिब्रेट किया जा रहा है, तो परेशानियां हैं। लेकिन मैं समझता हूं कि एक समिट में इस तरह से प्रोटेस्ट की, मैं समझता हूं दैट वाज नॉट अ गुड चॉइस। ये एक बेहतर विकल्प नहीं है, बावजूद इसके कि आक्रोश है, लोगों को क्लैरिटी नहीं है, लेकिन मैं समझता हूं दूसरा फोरम चुना जा सकता था।
It was this very dissonance that Prime Minister Narendra Modi seized upon, blasting the Congress for its naked, reckless politics. Prime Minister pointed out how even its alliance partners did not back Team Rahul Gandhi's irresponsible stance.
साथियों, कांग्रेस ने भारत के एक वैश्विक आयोजन को अपनी गंदी और नंगी राजनीति का अखाड़ा बना दिया। उनके सारे साथी दल चौंक गए हैं, सबने किनारा कर लिया। हम जब इस प्रकार की हरकतों की आलोचना करें तो आप ये हेडलाइन मत बनाइए कि मोदी ने विपक्ष को धो डाला। आप कांग्रेस को बचाने की ये चालाकियां बंद कीजिए।
But does any of this bother Rahul Gandhi? Did he call emergency meetings to assess the damage to his party's image and credibility? Well, not at all. What we do know is that Rahul Gandhi found time to attend a music concert in Delhi. The same leader who, for the longest time, could not schedule a meeting with his former Assam chief Bhupen Bora and spoke to him only after he had put in his resignation papers, somehow found time to vibe with the rock stars. Perhaps it is this disinterest that prompts Manishankar Iyer to say that Rahul Gandhi should consider making way for others to lead the India alliance. Why is no one in the Congress party then advising Rahul Gandhi to avoid political stunts and focus on saving the Congress's political fortunes? Because, well, Parivar is above the party for them. Latest proof? Well, listen in to Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy saying that if needed, he can collect 1,000 crore rupees for the Gandhi family, not for the Congress party, but for the Gandhi. Listen.
మనమందరం గాంధీ కుటుంబానికి ఒకవేళ ఆర్థిక అవసరాలు ఉన్నాయి అని అంటే తలా ఓ చెయ్యి వేస్తే తెలంగాణ నుంచి ఒక 1000 కోట్లు పోగేసి ఇవ్వగలిగిన శక్తి ఈ రోజు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ కార్యకర్తలకు ఉన్నది. మనమందరం గాంధీ కుటుంబానికి ఒకవేళ ఆర్థిక అవసరాలు ఉన్నాయి అని అంటే తలా ఓ చెయ్యి వేస్తే తెలంగాణ నుంచి ఒక 1000 కోట్లు పోగేసి ఇవ్వగలిగిన శక్తి ఈ రోజు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ కార్యకర్తలకు ఉన్నది.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the Motorola legitimate question on the News Hour tonight. India's shame is Rahul Gandhi's pride? That's the question. That's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight on the show with me, GVL Narasimha Rao, national spokesperson of the BJP, Tushar Gupta, also joining the show, political analyst Faizan Kidwai, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Anmol Pawar, national spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Ishkaran Bhandari, lawyer in the Supreme Court, joining the debate in just a bit. But my first question goes to Ashwini Kumar Mishra, leader of the Congress party. And Ashwini Kumar Mishra, simple question to you. Is India's shame Rahul Gandhi's pride? Is that what he is demonstrating? It was the public that threw out the shirtless protesters. Rahul Gandhi is calling them Bhagat Singh, Mahatma Gandhi and Babbar Sher. Really?
Navika ji, protest is a democratic right. It's given to every Indian by a constitution. And we were protesting against government. Protesting against government is not India shaming. Please, the shameful part is that we are not debating on the issues why Modi's name is on Epstein file, why this trade deal happened on the first place, why our interests of farmers are compromised. Anyways, the protest of IYC was a peaceful, in line with global standards. And as Modi ji spoke about Nangi Rajniti or Nanga Nach, I'll tell you what Nanga Nach is, Navika ji. The Nanga Nach is Modi ji's name is in Epstein file, Hardeep Puri's name is in Epstein file, and he's not at all responsible or at least responding to the issues. The Nanga Nach is when his another pillar Mr. Naidu जाके गलबगियां करते हैं बिल गेट्स के साथ. who's another person named in the Epstein file. Nanga Nach is when we compromise our partners.
You were protesting against the Epstein files at the AI Impact Summit. Talk about bad choice of forums. Is that the place to protest against the Epstein files or any other issue?
Forum, Navika ji, we wanted to protest in parliament. We wanted मोदी जी to be answering in parliament, but मोदी जी को वहां पर महिलाओं के दांतों से डर लग गया और वो पार्लियामेंट में नहीं आए. चुनाव से पहले मोदी जी बोलते थे आप खतरे में हैं, चुनाव के बाद बोलते हैं मैं खुद खतरे में हूं. This is the prime minister we have. A coward, compromised prime minister cannot protect nation's interest. We are protesting against that, and Modi has to answer that.
And you are the brave soldiers coming shirtless, insulting the country, insulting your alliance partners. You are the brave soldiers of India. Well, GVL Narasimha Rao, please respond to this party that has lost its mind and lost the plot. Maybe next stop is going to be shirtless in parliament. Please respond.
In fact, that's a thought that crossed my mind as well, Navika. I think while you and I might consider this to be, might think this is not a possibility, but with Rahul Gandhi standing by his shirtless Yuva Morcha cadres, possibly orchestrating the whole protest, I think I would have liked Rahul Gandhi to spell out whether it was his idea. We certainly think it's such sick ideas can only come to Rahul Gandhi when he's defending them so blatantly. Rahul should own up that this was his idea. We might see such ugly scenes in parliament as well, because they have stooped already too low in shaming our democracy. Today, in front of the entire world, they have shamed not the Congress party. They have not attacked the government. They have only showcased their sick mentality. I think people of India have certainly have found this behavior of the Congress party disgraceful. And I'm surprised every time that the Congress does such a harakiri, Rahul Gandhi comes back and defends it and rather promises to do more of it. I think we don't need, the India alliance doesn't require any enemies, any rivals. Rahul Gandhi is truly the India alliance's nemesis. I think they have no option but to go along with him and go and sink or drown along with Rahul Gandhi.
Well, Faizan Kidwai, I really want to ask you tonight. Man is known by the company he keeps. Is this the company? Is this the ideology that you want to follow? And may I prophesize today, if this is the shenanigans of the Congress party, well, you're going to lose at least 2 more elections, because the public is not in sync with this. Akhilesh Yadav is not in sync with this behavior. Opposition leaders across the spectrum, whether it is the RJD, the Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party, Uddhav Sena, nobody is in sync. But Rahul Gandhi thinks this is his Babbar Sher Sena, not his shirtless Sena, his Babbar Sher Sena जिनको डरना नहीं है. ये है उनके भगत सिंह और गांधी जी. गांधी जी और भगत सिंह की इतनी तौहीन पहले कभी सुनी थी, कभी देखी थी?
जी, मैंने आरएसएस से तो सुनी है तौहीन. बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर के उनके एफिकीज जलाए थे और काफी सारे लोगों के बारे में आरएसएस वालों ने उल्टा सुल्टा बोला है. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बारे में बोला है, तिरंगे के बारे में बोला है. शर्म आती है इन लोगों पे. अच्छा, बट नाविका जी, when you started you said a person is known by the company he keeps. So I'm just showing you a picture. This is Balesh Dhankar. He was the overseas friend of Bharatiya Janata Party in Australia. He was charged by the Sydney court for raping women and videotaping them, drugging them. So this is the company Mr. Narendra Modi keeps. Now it is very rich, this gyan coming for Bharatiya Janata Party. Mr. GVL, your party, I'm sure you know, in 2010 when Commonwealth Games were happening, the entire foreign media was here, foreign athletes were here. Your party was protesting on the roads, creating a ruckus and humiliating India. So you are in no position to give this sermon to anybody. वैसे भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी is more about talking and less about doing things for the benefit of the nation. And Navika, I heard Mr. Rahul Gandhi, this tweet of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he has hit the nail on the head. He has raised certain important पॉइंट्स नाविका, उसको जानने के बाद फिर मैं एक लाइन आपको बताऊंगा। सी ये जो ये जो एपिनस्टाइन है, दिस पेडोफाइल, ही हैज हिज फाइल्स हैव नेम्ड Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri. There were 62 email exchanges, 14 meetings, and there was a reference to exotic island, and Mr. Puri even told him, go and have fun. So, and just a second, chul, speak at your own time. So, uske baad, then there was Mr. Puri ho gaye, then Mr. Modi, and Mr. Ambani's name also features, whom we all know how HAL was bypassed and Mr. Anil Ambani's company was given undue advantage without having any prior knowledge of
you may have hundreds of these questions, and it is your right to question Faizan Kidwai. I only want to ask you, I am on this. Please take a position. We'll talk about all the surround sound later. Take a position. Yeah. What the Youth Congress shirtless protesters did, right or wrong?
It is as wrong as what Bharatiya Janata Party was doing when Obama was in India and they were protesting, they were accusing Obama, which was very unfortunate, what they were doing during Commonwealth Games when the foreign media was here. So if what Congress Party has done, unfortunate, yes, they shouldn't have chosen this venue that day to protest. They could have protested some other time, but this is what Bharatiya Janata Party had done earlier. So if Congress is wrong, BJP has always been wrong. They talk about disruption of Parliament.
So much cover fire for calling a spade, Faizan Kidwai. उन्होंने किया, ऐसा किया, वैसा किया, long stories, small question, small answer, doesn't need so much of cover fire. But Ishkaran Bhandari, does opposition of the ruling party make it so difficult for them to distinguish between right and wrong? Things that we know we have to decide on. There is no shades of grey in this. There is a black and a white. I just want to ask you, why are they finding it so difficult to do it when their leaders, sorry, Faizan Kidwai, Akhilesh Yadav had no grey in this matter. He said it was wrong. Yes. The manner in which you are giving cover fire makes me wonder whether you have heard your own leader or not. But Ishkaran Bhandari, why? Why? Babbar Sher, यहाँ तो सारे गब्बर सिंह बन गए.
Navika ji, there is no black, there is no grey, there is nakedness of opportunism. There is a nakedness in which you want to defame India anytime an international event is happening in India. Why are we talking about this AI summit? Before this, when President Trump was to come to India or was in India, we had this entire Shaheen Bagh conspiracy which led to Delhi riots, which led to violence. So that has become a new strategy that anytime there is global attention or a
going shirtless. How are you surprised by that? When their leader goes to parliament dressed in slippers, dressed in t-shirts, which is then defined as his life, his choice. Every place has a decorum. I go to court, there is a uniform I wear in court. You come on TV, there is a formal attire you wear when you are coming on TV, because we all respect and place where we go for work. And in parliament you walk in as if you are walking on Goa beach, but then that is how you want to lead. That does not work in India. That does not Bharat. It might be a Scandinavian country, or it might be how you can work in Italy. You can have a wine at lunch. You can wear slippers and go any place, even though in their parliament also people are dressed very formally. So that entire ethos of not knowing what is Bharat, not knowing when to object, not knowing how to protest, not knowing when to protest. Please protest on any issue you want to. That's a substantive debate. But do not, when Indian entrepreneurs, Indian young minds, India is trying to showcase its global talent, India is going to the next generation of innovativeness. You had closed markets. India is going for innovativeness next generation, and there you want to do these sort of protests. Whom do you harm? You harm the youth of India. You harm the Gen Z you talk about. They are the ones who will face the most harm. So at least don't do that at an day when India is getting international attention.
He is saying that he is Bhagat Singh, he is Gandhi rolled into one. He is also a Babbar Sher and Anmol Pawar. I want to ask you, isn't this the ultimate form of entitlement? 1,000 crore rupees for the Gandhi Parivar, not for the Congress party. 1,000 crore not for the poor of Telangana. 1,000 crore will be raised for the Gandhi Parivar. क्या शान है जिससे बोल रहे हैं चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ तेलंगाना? आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क यू, वेयर इन दिस इक्वेशन आर द पीपल ऑफ तेलंगाना, पीपल who may have voted for the Congress party? And then Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the point is there's always a right place and a right time to make the right noise. You have full opportunity, rights to question the government, but Bharat Mandapam, AI Summit, where the presentations are going on, where there are people from 40 different countries, the heads of states, the CEOs. What's going on? Is this what the Congress really stands for?
Good evening, Navika ji. Navika ji, in a democracy, everyone has the right to protest, but this is not the way how Congress did protest at the Bharat Mandapam. And now comparing these hooligans with Mahatma Gandhi and Shahid-e-Azam Bhagat Singh, I mean, the hooligans who have brought disrepute to our country globally, this is a new low by the Congress party. And you know why? Because they are on the brink of political extinction. Their leaders are disconnected from the ground reality. People hate them. People have rejected this style of politics. And they want to remain politically visible. That's why they do these kind of theatrics. And ये करने में भूल जाते हैं कि हमारे देश का अपमान हो रहा है. But the people of this country are interested to know pertinent questions which every opposition party is raising today. First is that why did our Prime Minister sign this death warrant of the farmers? Why did he sign this one-sided deal with the United States? Secondly, what is it that Donald Trump has that Prime Minister Modi succumbs under his pressure? We saw that in Operation Sindoor, that there was a ceasefire which was accepted on the terms by the United States. And secondly, now after the name of Epstein has emerged with one of the cabinet ministers of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who said that he met Epstein as a part of international delegation. However, there are proof which suggest that more than 18 times he has met Epstein, and despite that, no action has been taken against him. The Prime Minister of our country is mum. He must come out and explain.
Well, so Anmol Pawar,
Navika.
do you think the AI Summit was the forum where these questions wanted to be raised? And were those shirtless people actually raising those questions? I didn't see them raising any of those questions. Epstein का spelling किसी एक को पता हो ना तो मुझे बता देना. You need to raise these questions, but there has to be a forum where it should be raised. Look at the manner in which they went in and shamed India. GVL Narasimha Rao, please respond. There are questions that the opposition has, but can that justify the protest at Bharat Mandapam?
No, I think this
kind of protest, Navika.
No, the crass culture of the Congress and its hooligan politics is evident from this. I think no one stops them from addressing press conferences on everything that you have been talking about. I think just because somebody's name appears in Epstein files, that doesn't indict him. Secondly, the 1,000 crore for offer of Revanth Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, I think if he has a modicum of dignity, if he has a modicum of constitutional values, he must actually resign. I think he's been elected and he's become Chief Minister of Telangana because people of Telangana have chosen for the Congress party to be in the government, not to be not to be a fundraiser for the Congress family. And he says fund to fulfill the financial needs of the family. 1,000 crores. Are they running away from the country? Does Rahul Gandhi, does Revanth Reddy have any such information? Why does anybody need 1,000 crores for a family financial needs? What problem, what kind of issues do they have? I think if Revanth Reddy is privy to any information that they are likely to flee the country, he should declare. At least he should tell the country.
Well,
about
Ashwini, respond. What do you need 1,000 crores for? And at Bharat Mandapam, is that the only location where you can find questions, answers to your questions? Please respond.
Navika ji, if you need help in future, any point of time, we will also arrange. Your loved one was arranged thousands of crore rupees to help you out.
I'm sorry. this entitlement may be there for the Gandhi families. It's not available to any ordinary Indian. Please.
If I say
नहीं, आप मजाक मत उड़ाइए इंडियंस का. Please don't make fun of the common man of India. 1,000 crores. Which family has access to 1,000 crores? I want to ask you, which family in India who is working to earn a living, which family has access to 1,000 crores? Are you humiliating Indians over here? No. It is only your entitled thought process that makes you say these things. Tushar Gupta, tell me, how many families in India have access to 1,000 crores? How many even need 1,000 crores?
Which express the love of the people.
No, Navika. No, I'll tell you. Let's go back to the year 2020, 2021. Since Mr. Ashwani said that we'll help you out with the money if you ever need it. Priyanka Gandhi claimed that she was booking buses for the migrant workers from Rajasthan. And when the buses were actually turning up, people realized they were actually autos, not even buses. So this is the history of the Congress when it comes to actually helping people. But you know, Navika, the future of this country, our country, and the fate of the Congress are now inversely proportional.
What is per capita income of Andhra Pradesh?
Right.
What is per capita income of Telangana? Tushar Gupta, you know the data. Tell me what is the per capita income of Telangana?
Whatever is the per capita income, 1,000 crores for a family. Why should you even talk in that language? Ashwini Kumar Mishra रोज बैठ के पाठ पढ़ाते हैं inequality in India, and now 1,000 crores for one family. Well, lower his fader and allow Tushar to complete his point.
Navika, with Rahul Gandhi, I think we are far beyond the realm of decency, and now we are well entrenched in political lunacy. For a man with his family background, despite his failures, does he not understand the gravity of the accusations he's making against the Prime Minister of India? The filth they're running on social media is the reason they get kicked out. Literally, not metaphorically. He talks about his lion-hearted party workers. What happened to Bhupen Bora in Assam? After getting a call from Rahul Gandhi, he stepped out of the party and has now joined the BJP. This is the reality of the workers of the Congress who are now dumping Rahul Gandhi. He talks about Adani like a broken record, day and night. But his own party's chief ministers in Himachal Pradesh, in Telangana, they are working with Adani. His own alliance partners in Maharashtra, in West Bengal, they say we do not buy Rahul Gandhi's agenda against Adani. He hails China as a benchmark for military and manufacturing, while begging the West to interfere in India's democracy. This man will tell us what selling the country is all about. Every second trip he makes abroad, a secret trip, he's begging people to interfere in India's electoral process. He's talking about selling the country. His own alliance partners are now looking down upon his antics. The Samajwadi Party here, the Aam Aadmi Party here, and for all the cover fire Mr. Samajwadi spokesperson is giving him, we know in 2027 when it comes to seat sharing, the Samajwadi Party will also discard the Congress because they know Rahul Gandhi and the Congress Party are a liability. Rahul Gandhi today is a megalomaniac.
Well, I want to play out what Navjot Kaur Sidhu said about the Congress Party. It is an eye-opener. Please listen in.
पर सीएम वही बनता है जो 500 करोड़ का टैक्सी देता है. पर सीएम वही बनता है जो 500 करोड़ का टैक्सी देता है. पर सीएम वही बनता है जो 500 करोड़ का टैक्सी देता है. पर सीएम वही बनता है जो 500 करोड़ का टैक्सी देता है.
अश्विनी, 500 करोड़ का टैक्सी, वहां से 1000 करोड़, वहां से what's going on?
How many attaches Hemant Biswa Sharma gave?
No, ask Navjot Kaur Sidhu. She was your MLA. My friend, she was from the Congress Party.
कितनी अटैची भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने ली हैं?
Ashwani, that is why people are.
कितनी अटैची भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने? भारतीय जनता पार्टी है.
Anmol Pawar.
Party is the epitome of corruption. And they are
Ashwani, that is why people of this country have decimated you. They have rejected your politics. आप 500 करोड़ की अटैची की बात करते हैं. Do you recall when Punjab was flooded? There was havoc in Punjab. Your leader was enjoying holidays instead of standing with the farmers. That is why you have lost badly in all the states and you are on the brink of extinction. थोड़े टाइम रुकिए आप जो है किसी भी राज्य में नहीं रहेंगे. आप अतीत हो जाएंगे इस देश का.
Well, वहां नवजोत कौर सिद्धू, former Congress person, there is Bhupen Bora, former Congress till 2 days ago. You've heard what Revant Reddy has said. फैजान किदवाई, कौन किसका मजाक उड़ा रहा है? with this 1,000 crore for one family, with the Mahatma Gandhi and Bhagat Singh comparisons. I want to ask you, do we have any sense of proportion?
Chandrasekhar Azad also.
No. Navika, the thing is, unfortunately, Bharatiya Janata Party is raising these questions, but when we ask similar questions to them, they do not answer. As I said, we all have been asking them to come out clean about Mr. Adani because, as Mr. Rahul Gandhi today also pointed out, that there's an unholy nexus. That's the reason the Honorable Prime Minister was protecting Mr. Adani from American agencies. They had to finally go to the federal courts there and they requested them to bypass the diplomatic channel so that someone could be handed over to Mr. Adani. Why this was happening, Navika? This was only happening because Mr. Adani
can you also explain to me? Can you also explain to me how Mr. Adani becomes so acceptable in Kerala, in Telangana, in Rajasthan, when there are Congress governments, and suddenly becomes unacceptable when he is doing business in BJP ruled states?
I'll tell you, Navika ji, this is a very good point you raised, Navika. See, the governments will hire industrialists to do the development work, but you don't give them undue advantage. Make them work for the betterment of the people.
Undue advantage only in BJP ruled states. I'm coming to you, Tushar, but GVL Narasimha Rao, please respond.
No, this is height of hypocrisy. If you do business with Adani, if he undertakes projects in states which are Congress ruled, you lay out a red carpet for industrialists, including Mr. Adani. It is politics, it is business. But when he gets any projects in any other sector,
don't shield them, sir. Don't shield him. Don't shield him. Let him face the music.
Nobody is shielding.
Let him face the music. Why did you for 14 months block the sermon? Why did you guys for 14 months block the sermon? Kindly tell the audience. Kindly would you please tell the audience? Except today that Mr. Adani is a financial backbone. जब मोदी जी कहते हैं झोला उठा के चल दूंगा, तो उसमें अडानी से लिया हुआ लूट का पैसा होगा ना, जो हिंदुस्तानी किसानों से मैन्युफैक्चर से चुराया है। के नाम पे आपने
माय फ्रेंड किसानों की इतनी याद आ रही है तो एक वर्ड बोल दीजिए ना तेलंगाना के चीफ मिनिस्टर के लिए। उनके पास गरीबों के लिए पैसे नहीं है। He made that statement just a few weeks ago. No money in the coffers for the poor people in Telangana. But 1,000 crores like this for the Gandhi Parivar, Ishkaran Bhandari, that's normal. That's normal. That's called democracy. That's called being and standing with the people of India.
Navika ji, we just heard our friend from Congress saying any family can give 1,000 crores to the loved one. Reminds me of Marie Antoinette, who used to say if they don't have bread, let them eat cake. This is how clueless they have become. They think everybody as a child was cutting his birthday cake in an aeroplane and 1,000 crore rupees is not a big deal. Well, for them, maybe 1,000 crore is not a big deal. That is their reality, but that is not the reality of anybody in the world. Why only India? And this level of cluelessness is rubbing salt into the wounds of people, where you say if you don't have bread, eat cake. What is the big deal? Anybody's family will give them 1,000 crores, and then you mock all those hard-working families who work very, very hard for every rupee they earn. And then there are politicians who come and gift you 1,000 crores so that they remain in power. And you played that clip of 500 crore lagte hain CM banne ke. Those are insiders who know what is happening, and that is why the people of India have rejected Congress.
Well, let me also say that the level, and Tushar, I'm coming to you. Tushar, I want to ask you this question. Today, they have even gone after and put missing pictures of Commerce Minister, Mr. Piyush Goyal. I mean, the man has had surgery. It was out there in the open. Has had a leg surgery, cannot stand. Has been attending to various functions of the government, meeting foreign dignitaries. But the Congress has put missing posters. Talk about insensitivity. Talk about bad taste. Is that not what is being shown in one action after the other, from shirtless to brainless?
You know, Rahul Gandhi and his poetry running Congress's social media, they now resemble attention-seeking social media divas who are just there for the attention and the validation. They actually have no points to make. But, you know, you used a phrase in the beginning of the show, Navika, called strip show. That is what the Congress was doing at the AI summit. But in the West, where you have professionals actually pursuing the sector, even they have more sense as to what to do, you know, in these situations than a party that is actually making a heroic out of a naked, semi-naked protest before women, before children, before young delegates present at the AI summit. Congress today has absolutely nothing to offer, and the frustration of the people with the Congress, we saw that day at Bharat Mandapam when a member of the housekeeping staff there, Navika, a member of the housekeeping staff, he was kicking out the protesters, the Congress workers from the premises because even he is invested in the India growth story while Rahul Gandhi is not. Rahul Gandhi wants India to fail. Indians want Congress to fail. The divergence, the difference is very, very clear.
Well, I just want to ask you, Ashwini, there is a time and place for everything. That you have to raise questions with the Prime Minister, please do so. That you have questions for the government, please do so. Entirely within your right to ask and raise those questions. But is this the place, the AI summit, and the manner in which you're actually pushing the envelope and going ahead and saying, oh my God, you know, Babbar Sher bane raho. People are asking, have you lost the plot? Are you not hearing the sound of what the people of India are saying? Have you completely lost connection with the people on the ground?
Navika ji, Congress party and Rahul Gandhi represents those 90% people who are literally shirtless. एंड हमारे देश के महात्मा गांधी जी, चंद्रशेखर आजाद जी, सभी लोग जो है देश में शर्टलेस होकर प्रोटेस्ट किए हैं। मैं इनसे जानना चाहता हूँ, इनके प्रवक्ता जो पैंटलेस
घूमिए, किसी को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। आप जंतर मंतर में घूमना चाहते हैं शर्टलेस, प्लीज घूमिए, किसी को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। अरे भाई छोड़ दीजिए, भारत की थोड़ी सी जो इज्जत है दुनिया में वो छोड़ दीजिए।
बताया कि इनके प्रवक्ता जब पैंटलेस होकर के बैठते हैं डिबेट में तो वो किसका आइडिया होता है? नाविका जी ये भी तो जवाब दें। इनके प्रवक्ता जब पैंटलेस होकर बैठते हैं और रही बात आप बार-बार बयान चला रहे हैं,
हाउ डू यू डील योर अलायंस विद सच पीपल हु थिंक shirtless in parliament is the new fashion in town, who cannot hear the people on the ground? Faizan, how do you deal with such a party?
No, Navika, of course, I mean, it's first of all, it's every individual's personal desire. Like Mr. Vij, he was standing shirtless. I mean, he was looking weird. Here, if you can see.
No, looking
so,
weird.
I mean,
but was he standing in the parliament? Yes. In the assembly? Was he standing at an official place?
It's the same thing. It's of course it's a public place. He was protesting in a public place. You have to maintain decorum. You have to maintain decency. What do you mean? How is it different from somebody being topless at one place and somebody being topless at another? It's the same thing. They are humiliating. देखिए जब कॉमनवेल्थ के टाइम पे बीजेपी वालों आपने जो किया था उसकी माफी मांगी तो मैं कांग्रेस से भी बोलूं।
हर्षाक पे डैश डैश बैठा है अंजामे गुलिस्तां क्या होगा? जीवीएल नरसिम्हा राव, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड।
I think it's all that people of India are asking of the Congress party, and I think it's too much to ask them. Thodi tamiz or thodi kameez. I say keep a little bit of dignity. Keep your shirt on. तमीज और कमीज ये दोनों क्या आपके लिए इतना मुसीबत इतनी दिक्कत हो गई है? I think what you have done by going shirtless in front of the international community, you have come on, we are talking about this protest.
आपके प्रवक्ता पैंट उतार के नेशनल टीवी डिबेट में बैठे थे सर।
I think you can go on making any false allegations. I'm not going to respond. You have to apologize.
Well, Ashwini Mishra, is shirtless in parliament your next stop? Because if that is what it is, the day is not far when the people of India will react. When the people of India will say no to your shenanigans, your shirtless Sena. Ashwini, अपनी इज्जत अपने हाथ में होती है, ये बहुत हमारे बुजुर्गों ने सिखाया हुआ है। माई ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स हैव टॉट मी दिस. अपनी इज्जत अपने हाथ में होती है. कहाँ नीलाम करना है सोचा करिए. थोड़ी सी इस देश की इज्जत रहने दीजिए. आप भी इसी देश के हैं. आप भी इसी देश के हैं. दया कर दीजिए इस देश पर. ये जो बब्बर शेर हैं अपने, इन्हें ले जाइए जंगल में, वहां घूमिए शर्टलेस, कोई कुछ नहीं कहेगा. यहां कम से कम इंटरनेशनल फोरा पे बस रहने दीजिए, कुछ इज्जत ढकी रहने दीजिए. एंड लुक एट व्हाट पीपल आर सेइंग. दिस इज नॉट अबाउट अस, you and me, journalists and politicians. Look at what people are saying. Mahesh Shah, this is the only way for Congress to remain in limelight. Misbehave. Narendra S says, not just apologize, but they should face severe punishment for anti-India rhetoric and treason. This is what people of India are saying. And we did a survey. We did a snap poll on social media. Shirtless stir. Should Rahul Gandhi apologize? Yes, say 89% of the people. No, say 9%. 2% people don't have a view. 89% people believe Rahul Gandhi and the Congress owe the nation an apology. Do you agree with it? Certainly not the Congress party. Can they hear the voice of the people of India? I don't know. You be the judge. We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on Debate Now.